like put girls out there, you know what I'm saying, giving them a chance at that.
Okay, speaking of mess, I saw something in the blog. Let's just talk about it now. What happened with that situation? They were saying it was a cast member. Was it a cast member?
Which situation? The fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you talking about the fight with me and the cast member?
Yes, that was just recently in the blog.
Yeah, that was a cast member.
What happened?
She was upset because our show was delayed because of some editing. So she was upset about it. So she was like, I want to fight. She was like, since the show not dropping on time, I want to fight. And I felt like it was just something so she can say she did. Like, you know, whenever they fight like the CEO or somebody that owns the show, it's always like people feel like that's the up, like, oh, you fought the CEO. So I feel like she wanted to do it just to do it. But originally her reason is because the show wasn't airing on time and she felt like it was all for nothing.
Oh, wow. How do you feel about the cast as a whole, like collectively?
As a whole, I like them as a whole. I mean, it was cool. They just got a problem with every time it's a little problem, they take it to the blogs and they got something bad to say about you and your business when they really wanted to be here. So it'd be confusing me. But other than that.
How was it like working with Lexi? Because I see she's like your right hand this season.
It was good. I love Lexi, and we also doing season 3 together, so it was real good. I loved working with her. She real calm, positive, so I love working with Lexi.
Okay, you guys seem like a really good duo. I wanted to ask you, because I wrote my little notes down. I'm like, these fights was popping off so crazy. First fight, fighting over the room, Ivory and Ailey. Well, what's your thoughts?
I was just like, I mean, they already had words, so I think they just let that be the reason because they already had words in the group chat that they were supposed to fight. So I think it was just like, okay, that was their reason. They just took that as, okay, we're going to run with that, and that's why we're going to fight. And Ailey was trying to stand her ground, you know?
Mm-hmm. Ivory and Dasia, her name is Dasia just like me, Dasia. They're a duo? You casted them both together?
I did. I knew they was best friends, and they both auditioned. I did cast them together, yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about them, like, being on the show together? Like, how did you feel it played out?
Like, I didn't really like it only because to feel like if Ivory, I mean, it was times she did, but when Ivory was, it's like Ivory.
Get Lexi in here as well. Why did you guys want to send Pretty home on the first day?
Honestly, she was just quiet. It seemed like she was camera shy. Like she didn't really even, she wasn't giving me she really wanted to be there. So I was just like, me and Lexi Glow decided to just send her home. We didn't feel like she wanted to be there. We felt like she was already kind of, when she started seeing the fights pop off, she got kind of, you know, antsy. So we was like, okay, we'll send her.
Do you feel like she held her own with that fight with Ivory, or you still like just like?
Okay. I feel like she held her own. She did good. I was proud of her because I didn't expect it.
I didn't expect it either. Because when I saw her get the push down the stairs, I was like, wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Not going to do nothing. And then she stood on it. I was like, okay. She didn't see it.
She did.
What is her?
Sorry.
No, you good, babe.
My fault.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Why did you guys send Barbie home? What was that about?
Barbie. Oh, Barbie. Barbie was just different. She was really tripping. She was tripping. She was like, when she got hit, she just felt so disrespected. Like she felt real disrespected. She was upset about the knot on her forehead. So she felt like she didn't want to be there no more. So we was just like, we're gonna let her go.
Oh, so she was ready to leave.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. How do you feel about Ailey?
I love Ailey. Ailey not no punk, and she not scary, and no matter what, like she wasn't scared to run no face. She wasn't letting nobody punk her. I love Ailey, and she came. She dressed good. I really like Ailey.
When you saw the girls first day, first night, other than Pretty, who else did you think should have went home?
Imani. I feel like Imani should. I feel like Imani. I want Imani. I feel like her as well. And then nobody. I guess until they parts come, you don't really like. Kind of see people. But I mean, as the show went on, she did get better, and she started to stand out more.
Okay. Do you feel like because I see that a lot of the shows before they start filming, before you guys start filming, they're like having group chats already. So they're getting super familiar with each other, and then drama is stemming from that. Do you feel like anybody was popping it in the group chats before filming and then got to filming and was like, okay, I'm going to just sit this one out?
Yes, and that was the thing. Like, people was offended that at the podcast when I said they pop all their shit, but when they get in the house, they're just sitting there. What I meant by that is just like, if you submit an audition tape and I go off of what you're showing me. So if people send their fights, they're like, I'm a bad bitch, I do this, I fight, but I also get money. So then they get in the group chat and they say what they're gonna do, but when they get there, they're real quiet and, they don't even know what to do. Like, they're camera shy. So yes, definitely.
How do I say this? Who's your favorite so far from what we've been watching? Like, who can you say within the last episode that we've seen that is your favorite at this point?
I would have to say Ivory.
Okay. She seems like a fan favorite for sure.
Yeah. Even though we had our problems and we fought, she definitely was my favorite even in the house.
Wait, you fought Ivory?
Huh?
You fought Ivory?
Yeah, that's the fight that we had. Me and Ivory fought. Remember when we was just talking about it? It was because she said she didn't feel like the show was dropping soon enough.
So she was the one in the video.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we fought. We had our differences. I don't like her as far as friendship because you put your hands on me and I gave you opportunity, but I'm not a hater, so she was my favorite in the house. I think a lot of people heard it in my confessions and everything like that. So I would say her.
Okay. Wow, I actually really like Ivory. I feel like her energy is her. Like, she's not faking it. It seems like this is genuinely how she vibed in a house, or was she out regular doing her own thing? So, okay. How do you feel about Dom?
I mean, I talked to Dom outside the show, so okay. I really like Dom. I mean, even though she was a little sneaky, I just liked her vibe. I liked her attitude. She was real laid back, real cool. And she became like real close friends with Gemini, and she had her back. She liked it. Dasia and Ivory clicking up, we clicking up. So I like Dominique.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can get Lexi Blow up here real quick. I want to have you guys up here at the same time.
Lexi at work.
Oh, she's working right now.
She said she was going to try to like go in between her break, but she is working right now. Okay. I was on the phone with her, yeah.
I need y'all to tag the cast of Baddies of Las Vegas for me. Let's see if we can get them up here to talk about the show a little bit.
I've seen them all up here. I know Gemini's in there. Yeah. Ivory's in there.
Gemini, send a request in, babe. I'm going to send some of the requests as well.
Lady Vegas is also in the comments.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, how you doing?
So, I'm Gemini. How are you guys? You got any questions?
Yes, I have question is, how does it feel to be a part of the cast of Baddies of Las Vegas?
It feels really good. I've always wanted to be on this show ever since season 1. And I'm glad that she let me be a part of the cast, and I had a good time while I was there.
Let me ask you this, girl. Why do you keep kicking?
Because that's just what I do. That's just what I was taught.